Let's create a list. Why we hate Abby Lee Miller. Don't backpedal now that you've seen that I've got a better offer somewhere else. It's okay, sweetie. It's okay. Don't worry. Name and shame. Let's go. Hello, guys, and welcome back to Dance Moms. And today we are watching the end of season 6. I know, guys. Next week we're going to be moving on to season 7 because there's no end of season like little tidbits. There's no reunion, there's no little let the girls just chat shit for an hour. There's nothing like that. So it's just raw dogging straight into season 7, which is kind of a bit weird. But anyway, we are going to be jumping in, we're going to be jumping on, and I'm very excited to see how this season turns out. Will the Elite Girls actually be able to beat Abby's team? I mean, you should hope so, shouldn't you? Because they are a bunch of minis. But anyway, it is what it is. Let's get into it. Let's get on and let's have a good time. So, we have pyramid behind us. A very interesting pyramid. As you can see, it looks a little bit like a reverse pyramid, I would say. However, at the bottom of the pyramid, we do have Abby Lee Miller. Now, Abby Lee Miller sucks in the last episode, I have to be 100% honest. There were just some really nasty digs at the performance that Nia and Brooklyn, where's Brooklyn come from? Kendall did, and I feel like they were just unnecessary. I would say, Abby, you need to sort yourself out, stop showing yourself up so much, and just try and enjoy life. Because currently it really does feel like you're not going to have much more of it in the free world. So you should start enjoying it while you can. Anyway, up next we have Ashley. Now, I'm not 100% convinced that Ashley is here of her own merit. I think that Ashley is here because production has told her she has to be here. I feel like if Ashley had her way, she would be back at the dance studio with Abby, and she wouldn't have left with the other mums. However, I feel like production kind of pushed her before, like, she could put up too much for protest. Up next, we have Kira. Kira, I don't really care for. I don't feel like she was great in the last episode. I don't feel like she was bad. She was just kind of there. She did manage to get them the choreographers, so I got to give her credit for that. However, outside of that, meh, she was alright. Anyway, up next, we have Bryn, we have Jill, and we have Kalani. I was like, who is that person? Kalani. So, Bryn and Kalani, obviously, they're just being supportive friends at this moment in time. I did enjoy the really sarcastic comments from Kalani throughout the episode, so that's why she's slightly above Jill. I feel like Jill did a good job. She was very grateful for Holly and the fact that she decided to include Kendall in the performance that Nia was going to be doing. So I thought that was really, really good. And yeah, just good vibes all around last episode, surprisingly. Anyway, up next we have Holly. Holly deserves to be here because she was just an absolute queen in the last episode. Absolutely loved her. Thought she was brilliant. She was standing up for what's right. She was calling out the people that need calling out. She was doing a great job. So very, very well done, Holly. And then at the top of the pyramid, we have Nia and we also have Kendall. I feel like these two, they definitely deserved it. They did a really, really good job and they were very, very entertaining in their performance. So very, very well done, girls. Anyway, let's get into the episode. Let's get on and let's see what's going on, shall we?
A lot of tension. You can feel it.
So, are you competing today?
Yeah, girls will be competing today.
Why else would we be here? We're not just here for the bants. Of course we're going to be competing today. What a stupid question. What a stupid question. Stacey. I think that was Stacey. If it wasn't Stacey, then shut up, Stacey, anyway.
I don't want to waste any more of the girls' time, but I would like you to just make a list. Maybe each girl could make it of why I hate Abby Lee Miller.
You know what? I reckon they could fill up a good 100 things on that list. I can't lie. I reckon I could probably fill a good 30 to 40, and I don't even know you that personally. So, yeah, you know what? Actually, that's a really, really good team bonding exercise. Let's create a list. Why we hate Abby Lee Miller. That's such a good idea, Abby. That's one of your best ideas ever.
It's not about degrading. It's a fact of life.
You screwed your own kids, Abby.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I still can't get over the fact that the cameras caught her going to the director of the competition and being like, hey, disqualify them. And then the director of the competition came out and was like, hey, your dance teacher's trying to disqualify you. And she went, no, I'm not. What? I never said that. It's caught on camera, you idiot. Like, you're wearing a microphone. Oh, you absolute dingus.
If you didn't know me, you'd be at home.
And so would you if you didn't know us.
I find that
Abby, it goes hand in hand.
that's
I agree with Jill. I agree with Jill. Without us, you're nothing. Without you, we're nothing. This is a symbiotic relationship. I think I used that correctly. I do not see you, okay, swanning about the place without us, okay? You come with us. We are a package deal. You would not be famous without us. We would not be famous without you. Bish bash bosh.
oh yeah, everybody did it all by themselves. I had nothing to do with it. But you know what? I really don't need that. I have the minis. They're better right now at their age than the elite team was at their age. And today, I'm gonna prove it.
That's just ridiculous because what you're saying is, oh, the kids that I trained are worse than the kids that I have now that I didn't train or I didn't start training until the start of this year, which is hilarious because that means that your teaching is not that good. That's what you've just exposed there, and that's hilarious.
So if I continue to be quiet and bite my tongue, maybe Peyton will have a solo. But if not, I know for sure that the mini moms are going to do everything they can to back us up.
Sorry, you think that Stacey is going to willingly back you up at the expense of her own child? Yeah, I don't think it takes a psychologist to work out that that's not going to happen. So, Kerry, I would come up with some other plan, please. I would genuinely come up with some other plan.
Individually, you guys are very weak and vulnerable. It's when you come together that you have more power than Abby.
What can she do to you? Nothing. Nothing that woman can do to you.
Hey, I think it's really, really good advice, to be honest. I'm surprised it's coming from Ashley of all people, but yeah. I thought Ashley was like a big Abby super fan. Like, yeah, I'm her cheerleader. But all of a sudden, it's like, I just don't understand what the flip was. Like, what was the moment that made her decide, oh yeah, you know what? Nah, not a bit of me. Not a bit of me anymore. I'm not gonna lick her arsehole anymore. What was that moment? Has anyone worked that out yet? I'm confused. I'm very confused indeed.
I'm so proud to show how talented our girls are today without Abby holding them back.
Right, Mommy's dancing school.
Sorry, we couldn't have come up with anything better than Mummy's Dancing School.
Things that have been going on this week should make you guys, like, you have more to dance for. You have a reason
To do good.
and it's not a vendetta, it's just within you.
I've got a lot of faith in these kids to do well. I just don't know how the show is going to handle it because I don't know whether this is a real competition. I don't know how much sway production have in this competition. Would they purposefully make the kids fail just so that Abby gets a win? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Let's just hope that their own merit carries them through.
Kalani's solo is called False. And basically it's don't listen to all the false negative things that Abby and the minis and the mini moms have said about you.
I see we're continuing the theme of having dances relate to real life and what's going on at the Abbey Lee Dance Company. Your duet is called Shut Your Mouths because all you do is talk. Yeah, this is gonna be a good dance. I feel like I've got faith with Kalani with a different choreographer to do a really, really good dance.
Kalani, what do you want to show Abby? What do you want her to see?
That I'm not 10 years old and I shouldn't be doing acro tricks every single day.
Thank you. Okay? I'm sick of the acro. She's at her big age of 15 and she's still doing acro tricks. Grow up. Honestly, I feel like Abby has like one style that she does well and it's lyrical and then like maybe acro. But the acro is just the same 5 tricks over and over again. And I'm bored. I'm bored of it, guys. I'm bored. I haven't actually enjoyed acro on the show since Brooke left. Like, genuinely, I don't think I have.
I did not see any other little kids.
Oh my gosh, it could be the 3 of you and that's it. And you're...
Two.
3.
Oh.
2.
No. 3. 3. There are going to be 3 people dancing today. Not 2, 3. 3. Okay, Abby, 3.
I didn't do anything remotely close to what the juniors did to you.
Carrie. Is her name Carrie?
Abby never fails to, like, just be a dick at all times. Kerry. Wait. Is her name Kerry? You've only known her for like an entire year. You should know her name by now. She's a co-star on a show that you're on in the nicest way possible. She's also the mum of one of the children that you teach. You should know her name, in my opinion, okay? It would be different if you had 500 mums. I'd be like, yeah, fair. You probably don't know the names of everybody. However, there are only really 9 mums' names that you need to know and 9 children. That is not difficult, in my opinion.
The minute you walked out of the room and you said about shoving the costume, it sounded exactly like another mother and I had that said something like that.
Whoa, we're getting a Kelly flashback in the big season 6? Wow. Her influence, her legacy, the fact that she's still playing on Abby's mind all these years later, that's the real mark of an icon. A real mark.
I've learned from that mistake. You nip it in the bud, you find the cancer, you go in, you cut it off, you get rid of it.
Abby, talking about going in and cutting the cancer out, the irony of the situation being that you are the cancer. No? Am I wrong? I despise when people say that there are people that are like a cancer and they need to be cut out, they need to be excised. It fills me with such venom and anger because like calling somebody a cancer is just, it just angers me in such a way, like genuinely. I don't know why, and I know I just called Abby a cancer, but that's just like a witty response. Like I'm not sitting here being like, rah. But like there's just something about it that really boils my blood. Like that is the nastiest thing that you can call somebody, like an actual cancer. Nah, Abby, you're taking the piss now. You've been taking the piss, but now we've taken 2 pisses, and that's 2 pisses too many.
The mini mom said they would stand up, and if Peyton didn't dance, they wouldn't dance, but nobody's saying a word. And I look around the room, and not one of these moms is looking up.
Shock, horror. Oh my god, Kerry, it's almost as if 10 minutes ago I literally told you this would be the case. It's almost as if I predicted what could have happened here. It's almost as if I knew that these mums were going to snake you and leave you out for the wolves. Pick your kid up, go to the other dressing room, because you're not welcome here apparently.
This is a team, and they should be dancing together. I'm absolutely fed up with the fact that these moms don't have my back, and they definitely don't have Peyton's back.
I've said it time and time again, Kerry's my favourite mini-mum. I've got an immense amount of respect for her. I feel like she always stands up for what's right when needed, and, well, most of the time. I'm going to say like 90% of the time. And I just appreciate her a whole lot more than I do any of the other mums. So, yeah, just the rest of them can suck it, honestly. They're just not very nice people.
You guys know that Abby is going to be critiquing your every move out there, and that's okay. And you shouldn't care about what she says, because at the end of the day, this is what you guys love.
You guys shouldn't care about what Abby thinks, and Bridge just stood there like, yeah, I don't. I could care less what she thinks about. She didn't teach me. She didn't raise me. She's just some nobody who just stands there and barks at people. She can't even dance herself.
These kids are all really, really excited. But I look at Kendall, and I know something's wrong.
Yeah, Kendall's not looked good all day. Does she have some kind of stomach bug? Is she developing cholera? Potentially typhoid? I'm confused. What's going on here? What's hip and happening? Because we need to nip this in the bud if she's going to go on stage and perform a solo.
No, it's not that she doesn't want to do it. But I don't think you can hurt it more. I think it's probably just muscular. It's probably, a little sore muscle.
I pulled a muscle in my neck. To be fair, been there, done that. Hurts like hell. It is not fun, guys. It is not fun in the slightest when you hurt your neck. Oh my god, when you wake up and you feel like this, and you just gotta walk around like the entire day. That's how it feels like to have a muscle go in your neck. It's not fun.
Worst timing ever for a Kendall to have a neck injury. I know This solo is a really big breakthrough moment for her to show Abby.
Sorry, I just can't get over the imagery of her just on the floor like this. Like she's some kind of dead corpse. And then Jill just like kneading her neck, being like, it's okay, sweetie. It's okay. Don't worry. If you can't dance, it's okay. Oh, honestly, Jill, the icon that you are. What's not to like about Jill? Even in her worst moments, she's still entertaining. And yeah, she might not be a great person in real life. That's besides the point. There's a lot of people that are not great in real life, but I'm talking about on this show. Am I entertained by her? 1000%. There have been very, very few moments where I've been like, now come on, Jill. Come on, Jill. This is not okay. Most of them have been this series. Some of them were last series. However, I feel like she's up and the up again. Do you know what I mean? She's on the up and up again.
Do you want to know in 5 years she's never been injured, never not danced?
It makes total sense that Kendall is so nervous about this solo that she literally is making herself tight in her neck.
To be fair, a lot of people hold their tension in their shoulders and their neck. Sometimes I'm like, just this. And I don't even notice it. And then I'm like, roll your shoulders back and relax, please. Because you're causing yourself an injury. So, like, I don't blame her. It's a tense time. It's tough. She's got Abby breathing down her neck like some coke-snorting dragon. Like, it's just not okay at this point in time, the pressure that is being put on this poor little girl. I say little girl, she's like 13, 14, so, like, she's not so little anymore. However, the point still stands. Poor Kendall. She's never been injured in 5 years. I'm trying to think. Like, actually, I don't think she has. No. No. I can't think of a time when she has been, to be fair.
My heart, Kendall, it's okay. You saved yourself for the group, and now you have an amazing routine for next week or the week after.
I'm devastated, but she needs to be 100% on top of her game for the group dance.
Now, it's funny that you say next week, whatever, because obviously this is the end of the season. However, I was doing a little bit of research because, like, you know, sometimes I like to be forearmed, forewarned. I was doing research into, like, what episodes of season 7 are more than 45 minutes, and I don't think there's a great deal of them. Yeah, I was right. They did start season 7 the week after season 6B finished, which is so weird. Why not just make this part of season 7? I don't get it. But anyway, that's just besides the point. Clearly there was something going on here. Clearly there was something going on. Or why not just make that part? I don't understand, guys. I'm really confused. If someone knows why they did that, I'm really curious. Please let me know.
Guess what? Kendall's not doing her solo today either.
Well, I want her to still do it, but Abby doesn't want it under her name. Well, if you compete with us, you can change her costume and do it how you want to do it.
It's mommy's dancing school.
I'm sorry, we've got to come up with a better name than Mummy's Dancing School. Come on. Literally any other name. Kira, you own a dance studio. Why not just put it in under your dance studio's name? I don't understand. Honestly, I really don't get it. Don't understand. Oh god, maybe there's some like legal obligations, but like Mummy's Dancing School sounds dreadful. Oh god, MDS sounds like some kind of like disease.
So we're definitely there to help them at this time of need and get Peyton where she needs to be so she can compete on stage.
See, this is another thing where I'm like, I don't ever believe that the mums are truly horrible people, because there are situations like this where they didn't need to show kindness, but they did. And that's because that's who they are. They, in this moment, they've seen Kerry crying, they know she's upset, and they're like, hey, come join us, because at the end of the day, we are also against Abby. We will help you out. It's just a nice moment. It's a really, really nice moment, I feel like, especially considering the mini mums and the mums have been beefing all series, and there's considerable hurt feelings on both sides. The fact that they can come together at this moment against the evil, evil villain that is Abby, that's truly heartwarming, guys. This is the best story in all of television. I'm obviously joking.
Abby, my daughter is dancing today, but she's gonna dance in the Mother Dance Studio.
No, Kerry, you got it wrong. It's Mummy's Dancing Studio, okay? It's not Mother's Dance Studio. It's Mummy's Dancing Studio. I don't even remember what it's called. It's that shit. That's how bad it is. Oh, no. Just call it MND. No, not MND. That's motor neuron disease. MS... What was it? MDS. MDS. Oh, God. Guys. Oh... What a bad name. What a bad name. But I do like the fact that you went back into the room to rub it in Abby's face. That is brilliant.
She's been here. She was one of the first minis on this team.
I said that to her. I said, we've been here for how long?
Quiet. Backpedaler. You guys are not a team.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, are you sorry now, sorry? Because I'm not. You backpedaler. Don't backpedal now that you've seen that I've got a better offer somewhere else. Yeah, we know what your game is. We know what your game is at all. The entire way through that, I was sitting there going, wow, has Maddie, like, regressed in age and is dancing back on this stage? Because, wow, what am I watching? I'm going to give her a 10. I'm going to give her 10. That really, really impressed me. I was very, very impressed. Right up until she pulled the Maddie face right at the end. All she needed to do was the... And it would have been perfect. It would have been literally a Maddie clone. I think, obviously, Abby is trying to find the next Maddie, the new Maddie. She couldn't find it with the elite, so she's trying to find it with the minis. And I feel like maybe Eliana is the closest thing that she has to that, which is very, very impressive. So big applause. I've got to give her credit where credit's due, because that was a very, very good dance. I was impressed. The extension, the stretch that she had on her leg when she did that split on the ground. See, this is where the terminology, I try and get technical and it's like the terminology doesn't go very well. When she was on the floor and she put her leg well behind the back of her head, I was like, that is impressive stretchability. Stretchability being the technical term, apparently. So yeah, on the whole, I thought this was a really, really good number. Very, very well done, Eliana. I was very impressed. Yeah, good job. Well done. Good job. Oh. So we gave Eliana the Maddie solo, and we gave Alexis the Chloe solo, in that it was badly choreographed. Wow, that was a painful watch. That was bad choreography. There was just like everything in the kitchen sink in there, and it didn't matter whether it flowed or not. Genuinely, if I was Alexis's mum and I was watching this, I would think Abby hates my daughter. Genuinely, I would be like, oh, Abby does not rate me. She does not like me. Oh my goodness, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? Because that was a bad solo. That was really bad. I'm going to give it like a 5. I don't think she was necessarily bad, but I think great dancers can make bad choreography look good, and she didn't make it look good. So, maybe that's something that will come with age. I know Kalani's been given bad choreography before, but she's made it look good. But then again, I don't know what Kalani was like dancing at her age. So, I only have reference for when she was like 13 and above, 12 and above, really, because I think that's when she was on AUDC. Which, like, I'm kind of sad AUDC didn't go on for longer. I feel like that could have been a really, really good show to watch, but it is what it is. They've also got a new show coming out. Kathy and Abby are doing, like, a new show, so I'll be sure to check that out whenever it comes out.
You've got this. I know a lot has gone on earlier today, but you have to forget about that and do what you're supposed to do.
Smile. Who really cares what happens?
You've got
Don't.
this, right?
Yeah, we love you. I love.
It's so nice to see the girls backstage giving Peyton love, adoration, and support. That's just so beautiful to see, guys. Just give yourselves a round of applause, because that was a beautiful moment from you guys. Oh, wow. You know what? Considering the trials, the tribulations, and the craziness that she endured over the course of this week, I'm going to give that a 6. I'm taking everything into account. However, the first 20 seconds of that dance, she did not move from that corner. She had an entire stage to dance in, and she did not leave the corner that she started in until she started doing some backflips across the stage. That was absolutely insane, in my opinion. That was it backflips or was it front flips? I can't remember. She was doing some kind of flips. But yeah, do you know what? Was it entertaining? Yes. Did it have anything to do with trash? No. I'm guessing they took the trash element out of that. But either way, it was enjoyable. I think she did a good job, and I don't want to take too much away from her because I do think she did a good job, to be fair. I think she did a really, really good job with that. Was I getting the story that was laid out for me about breaking a monotonous cycle? Not really. I got breaking something, like breaking out of something, but like it could have been breaking out of anything. Do you know what I mean? It could be breaking out of a spell or breaking out of prison or I don't know, something like that. But like, I thought it was a good dance. I thought she did really, really well. There were some really nice moments of like playing around with the musicality. And listen, the is not lost on me that as soon as Abby stops choreographing, the musicality of the girls gets 10 times better because there were slow sections, there were fast sections. They listened to the music. It was a dance that was choreographed to music, not music put to choreography. So I'm really, really impressed, and I thought this was a good number, but I'm going to give it an 8. Okay, that's my official designation, an 8. Ooh, that was beautiful. Nice. There were multiple nice segments in there. That bit where the singer was like, I'm falling, and she was just like stumbling around the stage. I thought that was beautiful. That was, again, another great example of a choreographer listening to the words and reflecting that on stage. Abby, what? Do you see the difference, guys? Do you see the difference? I'm going to give that a 10. I thought that was a beautiful dance. That's the best I've seen Kalani dance in ages. That's incredible. Kalani, you deserve so much better. You really, really, unfortunately, squandered your potential being at the Abbey Lee Dance Company because you could have been so much better, and this has just proved it. This has proved it. Oh, such a shame. It really is. All props to her because this was a great dance and she danced it flawlessly. There was another really nice bit in the middle. The slow fast at the beginning was nice. Yeah, just playing around the dynamics and the speed just opens it up. There's so many different levels to it. There's so many different dynamics. There's so many different sides that get explored when somebody other than Abby is choreographing. Well, Abby / Gianna, really. Honestly, you couldn't tell that currently they're two teams. You couldn't tell that they are currently an independent company and the Abbey Lee Dance Company, because they're all just hanging out together, because obviously they need to be on camera together. But it's just weird. It's just weird, guys. The vibes are just slightly askew. They're not even off, they're just askew.
Did you expect that? You probably didn't expect that from them.
What?
The dancing. What do you mean, what?
Oh. No comment.
Sorry, this is not the police interview, okay, that you're going to be doing for when you go to prison. You don't get to no comment here. That's not how this TV show works. Give your opinion. Slag them off if you want to slag them off, or be nice if you want to be nice. Wait, who am I kidding? You never wanted to be nice.
I'm sure Abby's thinking of 5 zillion things that she would do differently about the solos, but guess what? Who cares? I think Abby's just annoyed that she didn't do that choreography.
Oh, she's fuming. She's fuming because both dances were very, very well choreographed. And way out of her league for choreography, in my opinion. So, hey, if you want to keep on doing the same tired, busted-ass dances week after week after week, come to the Abbey Lee Dance Studios!
Erin, our choreographer, has her own dance recital this weekend, and she still took time out of her day to call these girls and give them a pep talk. Erin is a better coach from afar than Abby is up close.
Scathing review from Kira. Scathing review. I just can't understand why Abby would behave this way on television while still wanting to run a business. Like, who's watching this TV show and being like, oh yeah, do you know whose dance teacher I want? Theirs. I want their dance teacher. Yeah. So good. That'll be great for my child. I just can't understand it. I really don't understand what kind of mental delusion you need to have to think that this is a good place to tend your child. I think it lacked any kind of story. Going, gone, none of them left. So I don't really understand what that had to do with the dance. I thought the dance itself was fine. It was good. It was... Was it exciting? No, not really. I would say it's the kind of dance that I expected them to do, like, in season 2. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I've seen this exact dance before. And it just doesn't feel new. It doesn't feel exciting. It doesn't feel anything. It just didn't make me feel anything. And I think that's unfortunately the sign of bad art, if it doesn't make me feel anything. Yeah. Anyway, I'd probably give it like a 6. I think they did good. I just feel like the lack of a story and the lack of any kind of like feeling that I have towards it is what is contributing to a low score here, sadly. Oh god. I was not. I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm gonna give it an 8, guys. I've got to. The flower was completely and utterly unnecessary, in my opinion. I don't feel like it did anything apart from turn Nia white at the end. That was not what I was expecting, but okay. Yeah. Slay, I guess. Yeah. At least they didn't slip on it. At least they didn't knock the bowl over. But did you have to make such a mess on the stage? That's going to take ages to clear up. Oh, it was nice to see Nia had a featured dancer role? Question mark? Yeah, honestly, guys, this was an interesting dance to say the least. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Right. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what else to say about it, guys. I think I spent a lot of the dance worried that the bowl was going to get knocked over. Yeah. Yeah. That's all I've got, guys. That's all I've got.
Number 78, Infected Spirit.
Alexis got third. Yeah. Alexis's mum, Tiffany. That's your name. See how bad choreography gets you third place? You should pay attention to that.
And number 76, I Love Trash.
I Love Trash came second. You've got to give them an applause where an applause is due. That was incredible. Very, very impressive, if I may add myself.
Enter number 77, Sing for You.
It makes sense that Eliana won because her dance was the best of the three, but it was choreographed to win, in my opinion.
Goes into number 80, Left Cycle.
Yay! Bryn won first place. I'm very proud of her. She did do very, very well, and she did deserve first place. So you know what? Well done. Now we just need Kalani to win, and we need the group to win, and then it's a good day all over. Oh. Oh, she came second. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, it's not the end of the world. It's just not exactly what we wanted.
88, How Will I Know?
Oh. Not Abby whooping the person that beat Kalani. Wow. Wow, you just are a sad specimen.
Number 83, and then there was one.
So the minis got first place, and the teens got third. Right, yeah, that's definitely not going to get brought up immediately after the award ceremony. Fantastic. Fan-bloody-tastic.
So do you enjoy, like, clapping really loud when somebody beats Kalani? You think that's good behavior of a teacher?
I didn't want to say anything, but I'd rather speak when she's present.
You'd rather speak when she's present? I'm not letting my daughter anywhere near you. Back away, troll. No, thank you. I don't want you anywhere near me. No, no. Back away. Back away. Your breath stinks.
I don't think you need to speak to her at this point. Your behavior of clapping that loud at someone beating Kalani is disgusting.
I agree.
I was thrilled that kid won.
Why do you have such a hateful, vengeful spirit around you? Like, you actually just enjoy being an awful person. Like, what is that all about? Please tell me what that's all about.
That's number one reason I didn't hate you before, but I absolutely do hate you now. How about let's name 10 reasons why Abby Lee Miller is a rude, mean, ugly woman.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's name them. Name and shame. Let's go. Let's see this season out with a bang, shall we? Let's go.
You had no morsel of respect or dignity for those two other little girls.
Abby, you made them come!
Is Abby serious? Is Abby serious right now? You had no respect for the girls that came last week. Oh, why were they there? Because you asked them to come. You know when it just gets to a point where it's like, Abby cannot see her own problems that are slapping her in the face in front of her eyes. This is ridiculous.
We stuck by her side time and time again, only to have Abby continually berate our kids.
Why didn't she call her?
Whoa, Abby is going on a tirade. She's got the wagging finger out. And as we know, get your finger out of my face.
You know what? Maybe we do hate Abby. But if we do, it's because she made us hate her. I don't know where we're going. I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to make it work.
You know what? Fair game to you. Fair game. It only took you 6 seasons to realise that she's a nasty, spiteful, vengeful cow. But, hey. Well, at least we got there eventually. Props for getting there eventually, do you know what I mean?
I think she has lost her mind. Normal people don't behave that way.
Jail is gonna treat her right.
Oh, Jail's gonna treat her right. Oh, Kira. Kira, you never fail with the one-liners. That's the only thing she's good for, is the one-liners.
You're a miserable, bitter old lady. That's what you are.
Everyone's replaceable.
Once again, I am massively confused at the fact that we've got a next on Dance Mums and it's the start of a new season. It doesn't make sense, guys. It really doesn't make sense. I don't know what was going on with the scheduling this season, but I don't know. Crazy things have happened. Maybe they needed to, like, get it all done before she goes to prison. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's why it's starting next episode, you know what I mean? Anyway, thank you guys very, very much for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all of that YouTube stuff that you guys do so unbelievably well. And I will see you guys in the next episode, which will be season 7, next time. Yeah, and oh wait, hang on, there's a teaser coming, guys. There's a teaser, just boom. Wait, why am I wearing this? I guess you'll have to find out on Friday, guys. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you guys later. Keep on ranting. Bye now. See ya.